Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. This video is all about exalted Rahu and debilitated Rahu. I would like to give you some insights related to planet Rahu in the birth chart. So let me tell you what is Rahu. Rahu represents paternal grandfather. Rahu represents foreign country. Rahu represents corruption, hard work, accidents, operations, surgery, and multi. Rahu represents big, large, multi, numerous. Rahu represents Kala Purushudu as per the Sanskrit word. So these are all things Rahu influences. Okay. So any event pertaining to whatever I have told you, that is the significator of planet Rahu in the birth chart. So let me tell you what happens if at all you have exalted Rahu and what happens if at all you have exalted Ketu. And let's consider you have exalted Rahu. That means Rahu gets exalted in the Taurus zodiac sign. And similar way Rahu gets debilitated in the Scorpio zodiac sign. So what happens if Rahu gets exalted in the Taurus zodiac sign? Obviously this person will be getting the money from the foreign countries. And based on the hard work that he put, and his efforts will be recognized and get rewarded. And also he'll be taking up the numerous activities, and this person is very multitasker. He'll be doing multitasking all the point of time. At the same time this person becomes successful in that endeavor as well. And Rahu also represents accidents. Even though this person, I'm talking about the exalted Rahu, even though this person are prone to accidents, but still it will be just like a minor fracture, or maybe a small, what you say, small event which will disturb his life, and again he will get picked up in his life. All these things. So you might have come across in some people's career as well. There'll be gap of like 6 months to 1 year. All these things generally happens if at all there is a affliction in the planets as per the birth chart, as per the astrology I'm talking about. So similarly, if at all these people have exalted Rahu, if a Rahu is exalted, these people can able to find out the solutions for the complex problems. Same like exalted moon. Okay, Rahu gets exalted in Taurus zodiac sign, and also Ketu get exalted in the Scorpio zodiac sign. And let me tell you, Rahu plays a major role in terms of your financial success. The kind of financial success that planet Rahu gives, no other planet can able to compete with planet Rahu. Because Rahu is all about multimedia, mass communication. Rahu is all about, getting the money from the foreign countries, all these things. It will be a blessing for the person if at all he's having exalted Rahu. Okay, and this happens if at all you want to go to abroad, and also let's say you want to make a lot of money by going to abroad. Let me tell you, you should be having strong Rahu there, or at least strong moon in the birth chart. Especially 12th house Rahu, 12th house moon brings a lot of foreign travel opportunities. Okay, and Rahu also plays a major role in terms of gaining the wealth, and also for the educational and scientific achievements. Also, planet Rahu plays a major role. Okay, in Aries, Cancer, Leo, Rahu is considered as good. Okay, Aries, Cancer, and Leo, Rahu is considered as good. And a lot of people have this misunderstanding, Rahu goes negative in Aries, Cancer, and Leo. But I object on that, because as per sage Parashara Hora Shastra, he says that if Rahu is placed in Aries, Cancer, or Leo, he will be making a lot of money. Money not from the homeland but from the foreign countries. So let me talk to you on the reverse side. If at all you have a debilitated Rahu, if Rahu is placed in the Scorpio zodiac sign, it is considered as debilitated Rahu. This brings a lot of mishaps and misfortune in the life. This person will be have to undergo a lot of mess in terms of obstacles. He has to face a lot of challenges in the life, and there'll be a lot of mishaps and misfortune will be happening in the person's life. And also these people also will be involved in terms of corruption, and what are the effort that these people are putting onto the hard work, they will not be getting the desired rewards and recognitions. So that is seen. And at the same time, these people also will be prone to accidents. You might have come across some people, they'll be always getting some kind of fracture or accidents. This happens if at all you have Rahu Ketu affliction in your birth chart. And also, debilitated Rahu people generally get into the multitasking. But let me tell you, they will not be successful in all those tasks. For example, they start task A, task B, task C. they'll be doing little bit of task A, little bit of task B, little bit of task C, and at the end of the game, they will not be successful in any of the endeavor. So these people, my advice is please do one thing at a time. If you take up one thing at a time, one task at a time, for all the people who have Rahu Ketu affliction, then you can able to create a roadmap for your success. All right. And this happens if at all you rule out which of the planets are having affliction in your birth chart, and then you can prepare a SWOT analysis accordingly. SWOT analysis as in like strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. In that way, you can able to move forward. Okay. And also pen down your thoughts whenever your mind is super. Obviously, people with Rahu, Ketu, and affliction, their mind also will be always thinking in a negative perspective, and they'll also suffer with helplessness. They'll not be getting that required support from even from the family members, relatives as well. And this happens if at all you have a Rahu Ketu affliction in the birth chart, and definitely you have to face some kind of challenges with your relatives as well as with family members. Okay, the family quarrels, all these things generally happens if at all you have Rahu Ketu affliction. Okay, so my advice is please be cool, calm, and composed, and stay positive, and also do some kind of charity or meditation, or do some service in the orphanages or in the NGOs. That is the best remedy for Rahu Ketu affliction. All right. So in by doing some kind of service, you'll be getting that satisfaction, and also if at all if you bring that smile in the people's life, okay, especially orphanages who don't have anybody around them. If at all you go and bring some smile around them, that is the great happiness that you'll be deriving in this life, in this life, I would say. All right. So that's it for today. And I'm sorry for the GAN in this video. I generally don't like to give the GAN. I would like to restrict my videos only with astrology, but I would like to tell you what was working for me, and I want the same thing to work for you as well. With that intention, I have gave you certain suggestion for you. So please be mindful about these suggestions, and also please try to implement those suggestions as well. I'm sure you'll be getting a good results, and I wish for that and I pray for that as well. All right. So thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know in the comment section what do you feel about this video, what you learned from this video, what do you like from this video. Let me know in the comment section so that I know that you are following my videos. And also please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if at all you haven't, because I'll be sharing a lot of needful information related to Vedic astrology. And also let me tell you, if at all you need an astrological consultation, the link is mentioned in the description section. Do book for an astrological consultation. Once I get a consultation order, I'll be able to help you with a complete analysis pertaining to your individual birth chart. Okay, so and I'll see you in the consultation. Bye for now. Take care.